Hello everyone. Can you all see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
We can see you.
Yes, hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. This is our first stream and I'm Reem. Today I'm gonna play Valorant and I'm gonna start an unrated game. This is my alt account. I believe it will be fun and I'm happy to be here with you all.
Thanks for streaming with us today, Reem.
Thank you, Sarah.
Hey, if you guys can hear me, I'm not on the screen, but it's Sarah O, the digital content producer here with Reem. I'm just here on the voice channel, so I'll probably be asking her some questions about Valorant. So if those of you who don't know what Valorant is or have never played the game before, Reem, what can you tell them about the gameplay or game itself?
Valorant is a team shooting game. It is really fun. It's from the Riot company, the same company that made League of Legends. So it's a popular game, and I really like it. And I believe it will be a great game to stream.
Yes, I'm excited to see you play. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I see we have people watching from Canada. We have people watching from Nigeria and Sierra Leone. We have a health science student from Nambia who is watching as well. I see we have some Valorant fans, so I'm super excited for us to watch this and have fun together today. Got someone from Tanzania and Zambia as well. Excited.
Thank you all for your nice comments. Thank you.
Okay, Sage. Is this your favorite character?
Yes, actually, I'm main Sage and main Viper. Both of them are great characters, but mostly I play Sage.
Sage. If anybody else plays Valorant in the chat, like what are your favorite characters? Let us know. Comment down below.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes. See, thanks, Alejandro. Wishing us good luck. Jacob, wishing you good luck as well. Go ahead, go
الو
for it.
الو
Go
تسمعوني
for
في
it.
الشات
Like today we are playing on the Fracture map. It's one of the newest map in Valorant, but I like it. We're waiting to start.
How often do they update the maps in Valorant? Is it like a monthly thing? Is it every quarter?
No, it's not very common because until now there's not a lot of maps. But I believe they will add more soon since the game is getting popular and popular.
Hopefully, some of you guys can see how Reem is able to handle herself in this map, and
I was killed. That was fast. That was
like
fast.
you'll have another round.
Last player standing.
I guess your warm up round.
Yeah, it's warm up, guys. Don't judge. It's still a warm up. We're gonna get better, I hope.
Yes, I hope so as well.
Because it really depends on the game, not only on me. So it's a team game, and if you're playing with a good team, you can win easily. But if some of the players are not like focusing a lot, that may be hard.
Yeah, definitely. For me personally, I do a lot of like solo games. So I play a lot of Sims 4 and stuff. So I'm multiplayer games, especially online multiplayer games that are shooting games, always stress me out. But they look so much fun, like being able to play with other people. So I think that I might have to, try out Valorant and some of these other games that you guys are going to be live streaming today because they kind of seem awesome and I love new gameplay.
Spike down A.
We have a question from Miss Wish in the chat. For you,
Yeah,
Reem,
said.
what advice would you give to someone who
Last
has
player
not played
standing.
Valorant before?
You should start in the practice mode first. This is very important to train your aim first and like to
Spike
get to
planted.
know the maps, and then go to play unrated games. They are not competitive, so people are friendly and not taking it very seriously. So you'll not meet a lot of toxic people who say that you don't know how to play and things like this because you are still new. And then you after like playing a few unrated games, you can go and start playing competitive games and ranking up, hopefully.
What's R rated mean? Is it just like what does the R stand for?
Unrated is like you don't get any ranks if you lost or if you win. You will not like have a higher rank or a lower rank, just like for fun.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's kind of like practice for actually against other people, but not doing a practice test,
E-
and you won't actually get penalized if you die like 5 times in a row, or
yes,
okay,
like what is
that makes
happening now here.
all right. But still, I'm like, this honestly looks like a lot of fun. Do they update the weapons that they give you guys on like, is there
Spike
like
planted.
gifts and bundles? Because I know a lot of games do like in-store purchases. After you
Yes.
purchase the game, you can get different like widgets and all these
Last
other
player
things. Do they
standing.
do that in Valorant as well?
Most of the skins, gun skins, like the one that Omen now using, you have to buy it by yourself. But if you play a lot in a certain character, they will give you a skin for the character you play.
Oh,
Not
awesome.
a really like big skin or an exclusive skin, but it's alright.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yes, exactly.
uh, Yeah, we have some people watching from Nigeria, studying community and public health. Thanks for joining today. Jacob said you have an insane wall strategy, so I'm loving that, staying close to
Thank
the
you.
walls and not getting shot. Love that. Someone else is watching from Guyana. Someone else asked,
No
is this
charges.
game available on PlayStation 4?
No, it's only on PC. It's exclusive on
Okay,
PC.
so is it
Unfortunately.
exclusive PC only game? Unfortunately, maybe when a lot more people start playing it, then they'll think of expanding into PlayStation 4. But Valorant is a PC only game.
Yes.
And
Spike planted.
Jacob asked, "Do you think it's better to play this game alone, or should you get a partner in crime?"
You should get a partner in crime. Like this, I can say that this is a must because playing with a team that you know and you can talk to is much better. Like, I always play with my brother. Like, I rarely play alone.
Right. How long have you honestly been? I know Valorant is a little bit newer, like of a game in
Yes.
general, but how long have you been playing Valorant?
Valorant, you can say since 7 months. The game is new. I think it's a year and something. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Last player standing.
I used to play League of Legends before playing Valorant. They're from the same company, so yeah.
Which do you like better, League of Legends or Valorant?
Well, as everyone can see, I prefer Valorant. That's why I
Valorant,
choose
yeah.
it.
I love that. Yeah. I haven't played Valorant and I haven't played League of Legends. I've watched a lot of Apex game footage, but I know like sometimes people are like, "Oh, it's kind of like Apex versus
Yes.
Fortnite versus Call of
Yes.
Duty, like all the shooting games just versus each other." But I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen like I see you're using like a knife, and what is this ball thing? Like what is
No
is
charges.
that like Sage's special
I've
ability? Do
got your
each of the
trail.
characters have special abilities, or
Yes.
is it just oh they do?
Every character have some abilities. They have three abilities and an ult. So you have to like use them. Oh my god.
Spike planted.
You have to use them to help you get more kills. Like for example, the sage ball that you saw slows the enemies down, and the wall like stop them to go to a
Last player
site.
standing.
And her ult can revive a teammate. And the E ability can heal yourself or your teammates.
Oh, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah, so
I'm
she's
like, I
like a
feel like
support character.
I like that. I'm like, that's kind of interesting because
What will it
all
be
of the
this time?
characters have, you know,
Have any
really
patterns
different
emerged yet?
skills as well. Jacob said, since you play Sage, did you play a supportive role in League of Legends also? And like, do you like playing the support roles, or do you kind of, you know, like being? Are you more offensive player or more defensive player?
No, I really like to be a support player because most of the time I don't play with good support players, so I like to be the one. Like even when I used to play League of Legends, I played Yumi and Lux, and both of them are support players. Like if you play League of Legends, you will know any of the
Yeah,
viewers.
that's awesome because I
My
know
first
support
kill.
players. I agree. Yes, congrats. We love it. Someone to put it in chat. Team
Finally.
first kill secured. Uh-oh.
That's hard because the enemy
Spike
team is
planted.
better.
Last player standing.
Yeah, but it's gonna be even better. But it's taking practice too. I'm like, you just hopped on. We've only been on for maybe 10 minutes at the time. You got your first kill, and I know a lot of times like it's nerve-wracking to be live streaming. So you know you're doing a great job. We love to see it. We have some people watching from Cyprus, Eastern Europe, from Bangladesh. We got 2 people watching. Um, Someone else said that it's kind of SGO or CSGO, but mixed with Overwatch a little bit. It's kind of giving. Um, um, Ethan said it's a kind of like a hero-based Counter-Strike, if that makes sense. But so far, so good. It's looking great on here, Reem. I'm like, this is really interesting to me because it's really awesome how many different type of like first-person shooter games there are, and regardless of that, they all have characters who have very different skills from each other. So I feel like that's super cool.
Double kill.
Um, yes, killing it. I love it.
Thank you.
is not over. Weapon here.
I'm like, and all the students that are going to be streaming today to the YouTube channel, they're all UoPeople students.
One enemy
So
remaining.
do you want to talk a little bit about like what you're studying at UoPeople, like how your experience has been here, you know, for like however long you've been attending University of the People?
Yes, of course. Next month, I will complete a whole year studying in University of the People, which is very exciting because it
Yeah.
was a great journey. I can tell you how much I'm excited. I study computer science, bachelor's, because I really like programming and computers. So finding an online accredited American university was a great thing, and I'm
Yeah.
happy to be here and now joining and streaming esports games. It's great.
Yes, yes, definitely. And we're excited that you're here. You know, I kind of brought in esports because YouTube is a big thing for gaming in general. I love video games, and a lot of other students I know love video games. We are kind of starting
Spike
small
down
with a
A.
few people who are interested in gaming in general. A lot of our students game. A lot of our students are gamers. So, University of the People, we want to make sure that we're representing the students who are part of our university and representing their
One
interests as
enemy
well,
remaining.
which is why we kind of decided to bring esports live streams to the YouTube channel. So students who are, you know, maybe
Last
having a
player
hard
standing.
week or maybe just want to have some fun with their fellow students can watch each other game, and can potentially also get to know each other through the fun of video games. Um, Someone asked, "Is the game free? Is Valorant free on PC, or
Yes,
did you
it
have to pay?"
is. No, it's
Free,
free.
perfect.
Yes.
It's a free game, so you
You
guys
just
do
pay
not have
for
to worry.
skins if you want.
Okay, okay. So if you're interested in playing the
Time to
game,
stock
of
back
course
up.
you can for free. And I guess there are some in-game purchases. I feel like most
Yes.
games nowadays have in-game purchases. And I mean, a lot of the PC games, they're free to download. And then if you want your character to be all decked out and fancy, that's when you have to add a little bit of your own extra money. Um,
Being
Someone
fancy
said, "I'm
gives you
more
power.
in." Yes, I'm like I feel like I'm like do the actual things that you spend, do the skins and stuff actually help you in game, or is it more just like a cosmetic,
No, they
just a
are
cos
only cosmetic.
Aw. Oh, like maybe they probably be like, oh, we can't give you guys all the secret skills just by paying for it because everybody can't afford to
Yes,
pay for it.
Spike
So
down
yes.
A.
that
So it
makes
will be
that makes a lot.
unfair.
Exactly.
I've got your trail.
Ethan said Riot, the game developers Riot make their money from in-game purchases and outside marketing like bigger games, which is cool. Does Valorant sell like
Last
can you
player standing.
buy like Valorant gear outside of the game, or is it really just like inside the game only?
No, like actually now they have the champion tournament where people
Hmm.
like really like go through a tournament against each other teams. So I believe they like market themselves with that, and they have music
Yeah,
videos also. So yeah, they have like more than a stream of income for the game.
definitely. That's awesome. Just like watching all of your gameplay. I feel, how do you stay focused? Like for first person shooters, like how do you stay focused on aiming when you like come into contact with someone else? Because I feel like whenever I've tried them, maybe I should try it again now that I'm older. But back when I was like 13, my first person
Spike
shooter
down
game, I
A.
literally was screaming the entire time when somebody started shooting back at me and couldn't even focus enough to shoot back. So like how do you automatically know how to focus and aim properly when the person like starts shooting at you?
Like first of all, I believe if you play with people in voice chat and they annoy you, you have to mute them because you will lose your
Yeah,
focus. That's a really
that's true.
important
That's
thing. Second of
Let
all,
them fight
when
again.
aiming, you should really focus on aiming on head because head shots deal more damage than body shots.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because I feel like every
Yes.
time, especially too, like I think sometimes a lot of us deal with trolls when we're gaming online. So that was a really good piece of advice. If you get a troll in your party or in your group, just mute them so you don't have to listen to them at all.
Yes, exactly. And fix your mouse sensitivity if you play on PC because the mouse
Mm.
sensitivity is very important. The lower the sensitivity, the more control you have on the mouse.
Oh, that makes sense. Do you usually use like a touchpad or do you use like a separate mouse connected to your PC?
Yeah, I mean, no, a separate mouse is better because it's hard like to control the mouse pad and the keyboard at the same time. So a separate mouse is
That makes
better.
I might have to invest in one if I want to really get
Spike planted.
They're
serious
not
into the first
that
person.
expensive, to be honest.
Yeah, I know they're really cheap, thankfully. I feel like growing up, not everybody was really into PC games, and most people had like a Game
Last player
Boy
standing.
or GameCube or PlayStation 1 or 2. So now it's a lot easier, thankfully, and affordable to study or not, well, kind of study gaming and actually get better at gaming in general.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Let's see. Someone says Riot makes a lot of money from their music design as well. They've taken some characters from League of Legends and made virtual bands with them. Oh my god, I didn't know that was a
Yes,
thing.
yes, that
Last
happened.
round
And
in the
release
half.
songs. When is this? I'm like, that's kind of awesome. Like, I wish my games with that. Like, what?
You can see it on YouTube. They do that every year. When the tournaments begin, they make like a big celebration, and they like turn the in-game characters into like visual people dancing in the crowd. So yeah, it's real
Wow,
nice.
that's awesome. I'm like, out of all, I guess, well, I know Valorant is like one of your favorite games, but what
Get
other
out of my
games do
way.
you really like to play? I know you said League of Legends and Valorant are kind of like your top two.
Yes, League of Legends, Valorant. I used to play Fortnite on the PS4 a lot, really, actually.
Mhm.
It's really fun. You can see that I mostly play shooters games. So.
Yeah, that's so awesome though. I'm like, I feel like shooter games too. It
Sky
takes a
kill.
special skill to just stay calm and be able to just
aim, shoot, and go. I'm just because every time I watch a shooter game, I'm like, this is so fascinating to me. Like, how are you guys able to just? You see how she just casually just slayed everything? Just, it's just awesome. I think it's so awesome. And two, I know you said you're interested in like programming and stuff like that. Like, have
Yes.
you been able to take any classes yet at UoPeople where you've been able to practice programming? I know you've only been here for a year, so you might be in predominantly foundations classes right now. But have you talked about programming or got to meet any other students who are into programming too while being at UoPeople?
Yes, actually, to be honest, most of my friends, I met them in the University of the People. Let's be honest
Wow,
here. Yes, they are my
that's
online
awesome.
friends, but I met them in the university. They are all into programming. Now I'm studying the Java 2 course, and it's all about the Java language, programming language, and I'm enjoying
Yeah.
it now.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know Java is like a really big programming language for a lot of people to use. And it's super exciting that you're kind of getting into that now because programming, I used to actually like growing up, I used to take like engineering classes and like programming classes. So I kind of enjoy it. I really want to get back into programming next year and actually start making, custom content and mods and stuff like that for my Sims games, but we'll see
Yes.
how that goes. I might have to ask for your help with programming a little bit because
Yes, of
you're so
course.
well
My
versed on that.
pleasure.
Yes. I see we have somebody from Yo People in the MBA program. Thanks for joining us today. Ethan says they have a virtual K-pop band called KDA, and they have a
Yes.
virtual metal band called Pentakill, and a virtual hip hop band called True Damage. Each of them uses character designs with real singers voicing. That's awesome. I feel like music is a super big thing in gaming. Like a lot of companies spend a lot of money on the music and the, sound effects that they use in game. So I think that that's kind of awesome that they're now able to use the characters to kind of create their own little virtual bands as well. Because I would definitely be watching some of these after the fact. Um,
Yes, of course.
Jacob said that orb geometry though, can we appreciate that? It honestly looks so cool. Like every time I see it, I'm like, wow, like this is awesome. Like literally awesome.
Like we are trying to fight here now.
Yeah, you got it.
It's a warm up, so I have
I'm like,
8 kills
even that
until
I know,
now.
wow. I'm like, look, and it's been less than half an hour and you already have 8 kills. Like this is awesome.
Thank you.
No problem. And I know like being here at Yo People, like being completely online, like how have you been liking, being like fully online 100% of the time, being able to kind of meet your classmates in that way? Like have you been liking it? Have you not been liking it? Like what are some positives, maybe some negatives? Like how have you been feeling? Because it'll be a year soon that you've been here, so
Yes.
I'm sure you've kind of done some trials and errors for that as well.
Like I believe every gamer dream is to like have like his whole life online, like he work online, study online. So basically I'm living the dream.
Yes, I love that. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of my thing too. Like I'm, working for UO people. I'm working from home. I'm working online, and I get to kind of connect with all of my coworkers and all of you guys who are streaming our esports online too. So I think that it's a really cool opportunity. And with everything going on in the world right now, a lot of people kind of just want to be home with their family or just home by themselves. So we all might have a little extra time to get into gaming or watch these people esports live streams.
Yes, I hope
So
so.
yeah, so I think this is really cool. I'm glad that we're able to do this. And for those of you who may not be able to stay on for this entire stream, we are going to be streaming again at 1 p.m. UO people time. So that's Eastern time. and we'll be having 3 more gamers on a live stream, and they'll be streaming Apex Legends. So if you're interested in another first-person shooter, you will be able to check us out multiple times today, and also later on tonight with one other person at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So we give you guys enough times throughout the day to check out all of our cool esports gaming. Sound design is such an art. It really is. I feel like a lot of people who might not be interested in gaming might not know the amount of time and energy that goes into, actually creating a video game. And Reem being like a computer science major, she knows how much programming alone goes into probably the shooting effects
Yes,
and
of
the
course.
actual landing pages. It's a lot of work, and there are a lot of people who take their time creating awesome games like the one that we're seeing her play right now. So I'm really glad and y'all, she already got like 8 kills in under half an hour. I've seen some people struggling before, and so this is not the struggle. She's just killing it, honestly, literally and figuratively.
Thank you, thank
But
you.
no problem. Outside of gaming, like, what are your other interests? I know, like, computer science, programming. Like, do you like, certain music, certain foods? Like, what do you like to do outside of gaming, or is that just like the predominant thing that you enjoy doing?
Well, the main thing is gaming. Like let's
Yeah.
be honest. But I really like real life sports. I ride bike. I'm a biker.
Oh,
You can say that. And I really enjoy it. But gaming is number one.
yeah. That's kind of where I'm at too. Like I feel like, especially as girl gamers, not a lot of girl
Yes.
gamers kind of get respect. And we kind of have to, fight a little bit harder to, get the respect that, we deserve to, because yes,
Yes, of
we may be
course.
girls, but girls like games. So I think that is really, I'm glad that you kind of were able to start us off and show people, yeah, like we have girl gamers, we will have
Of
guy gamers
course.
as well on the team. And girls like games and we're good at games, as Reem is showing us firsthand right now.
Thank
So
you.
I'm really excited. No problem. So I'm really excited to see some more gameplay. We will be having basically a stream a day starting next week. So if anyone else is interested, and always make sure you like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can see some more of our students play a whole bunch of different games. Thank you, Atasha. Atasha, she says she is loving the content so far. Blessings to your
Thank you.
people. Thank you, Atasha, for watching and joining us for today. Likani said, "Where are you from?"
Me?
Yes.
I stream now from the United Arab Emirates.
Yes, so she is streaming from United Arab Emirates, and we have someone watching us from Ghana, so we love to see it. Hey, everyone who is watching from all over the world, so happy to see you
Nice to
guys
meet you
joining us.
all, actually. Nice to meet you all.
Yes. Make sure that you guys are liking the video and subscribing to the channel so that we know that you'll be coming back for more. Reem will be streaming again next week, and some more of our esports students will be streaming today and next week as well. And I don't know if, oh, okay. Bikani said that they are in France. I love that. And what is that water? I keep seeing like a water wall go up when you
Yes,
release the
this one.
orb. Is that like a, like, what does it do?
A defense wall, so I can stop like people from coming to a place that I want to plant in. I
Oh,
wall it so people can't come inside.
that makes sense. I'm loving you and your team strategy, just kind of, staying close to the walls
Yes,
and
we are
working
like
together.
camping. We're not like really attacking because we want to
Yeah.
plant the spike. We are not like fighting them back.
Right. I guess like what's like in general for anyone who's interested in kind of getting into gaming, what advice would you give them for, gaming in general or just starting their gaming journey?
Like always choose a game that you can have fun with it. Don't hear what people think about you because about your games or about what you are playing. Just like have fun. Don't really
Yeah.
think about people opinion. Unfortunately, I lost this one. It was very, very close.
Yeah, it was. It was. But you guys did a great job. Like you guys were playing, well, not playing no games because technically it is game, but you guys were
Yes.
doing it. You guys were killing it.
Thank you. Thank
Someone
you.
said the wall looks like it's made of sprites more than water. Anyway,
Maybe you don't know. Maybe Sprite
right.
is stronger than water.
Exactly. If it's a McDonald's Sprite, it probably is stronger than water. Uh, but what, like, I guess I know personally for me as like a gamer girl, sometimes I feel like I kind of run into trolls a little more often
Yes.
than other times. But I guess what's your most favorite part about gaming, and what is your least favorite part about gaming?
Like the thing that I love the most is to play with the people I know, my friends, my family, because we have
Yeah.
so much fun. It's better than playing solo and with random people,
Spike down A.
Yeah.
like what I'm doing now. But the least thing that I love is I don't know. Gaming is fun. Maybe it's
Yeah.
playing alone.
It is. And that's my thing. I'm like, gaming should always be fun. It shouldn't be something that you're stressed about or, doing just because you want, I don't know, friends or something. You'll find friends when you're having fun. So
Yes.
that's something that you should always think about when you're picking a game out. Maybe if you want to start live streaming or if you want to start, making friends with people who are into gaming, it's really important to make sure that you're having fun doing that game so that it stays fun when you make friends who are also doing that.
Yes,
Um,
of course.
Jacob said, I saw you bringing
Defenders
players
win.
back into the game. Isn't that too powerful?
This is her ult. I can't use it every round. Like I use it after I get a lot of kills. So, like it's I can see that it's a little bit fair because I can't use it
Yeah,
often and it helped me win. So yes, it's
that
her
makes
special ability.
that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm just like, I know. Are there any other special abilities that you know of for
Match
like the other
found.
characters?
Yes, I play Viper. I'm gonna play her now to show you all.
Ooh,
Yes, and her ult or her special ability is that she make a very big smoke. This is the character, and anyone that go inside the smoke, like his health will go down because it's a toxic smoke. Yeah, so it will be easier to kill them.
that's awesome. I'm just like, it's really amazing how much it's amazing how much the developers think about all of it. Somebody created by who? Oh, Gilbert, do you mean the game created by who, or do you mean the characters?
The game and the character from the same company, Riot. So yeah, it's from
Riot.
Riot
Okay.
company.
Riot made the game and the characters.
Yes.
Jarek said shout out here from Philippines. Hey Jarek, thanks for joining us today.
Hello. Thank you everyone for joining. I really appreciate
Yes.
it, and you support me while playing.
Yes, definitely.
That's another map. I think this is the oldest map or one of the oldest maps. Split. It's
Mhm.
I really like this map.
How big? I know for like first person shooter games like Apex or Fortnite, they usually have like the ring that closes each time.
Yes.
So is that not the case for this? You can basically use the entire map the entire time you're gaming,
Yes.
or is it okay? You can. That's awesome.
Ah, yes, you can use the whole map while gaming, but the aim is if you are attacker, you take the spike or the bomb and you plant it, and the other team have to defuse it. And if they didn't defuse
Ooh,
it before the timer, you're gonna win.
Spike
that's
rush.
awesome. I'm like just looking. So attacking and defending. So that basically means that'll tell you exactly what role you have to play.
Yes, like now I'm attacking,
Okay.
so I have this lineup where I close all the windows so I can go to site. Like in this map, we have two sites. There's one map where we have three sites.
That's awesome. I'm like, Jacob said, are maps random? Or is it only like one map per, per season? I don't know if they have seasons in this one, but is it only, are the maps random, or do you get to pick them each time?
One enemy
No,
remaining.
they are random, and they are the same maps throughout all the seasons and all the years. So they are random.
Random, okay. And then again, someone said, who is your favorite character? Okay, so who is your favorite character to play in Valorant, and then who is your least favorite character to play in Valorant?
Okay, my favorite character is Viper, the character that I'm playing with it now, and my least favorite character is this guy. He's the newest character here. I tried playing him, but I really didn't like how he, like, his abilities and things like this.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like, it's especially when they include new characters, it usually takes a lot of people time to even
Yes.
use them. But I think it's a good idea when, games introduce new characters, because some video games, like, it's a little hard to, find the character that fits you perfectly. So I think they
Yes.
sometimes just keep releasing characters so people who don't have a favorite can maybe choose one. So I think
Yes,
that's really
exactly.
cool. Ethan said the games that would have a ring that would close would be classified as a battle royale game, which typically has the gameplay style of teams fighting for the last person
30
standing,
seconds left.
which makes sense. We have people watching from
One enemy
Bangladesh.
remaining.
Love to see it. Let me try to see. Make sure I didn't miss any other questions in the chat.
I'm going.
I know you're gonna be streaming. Is Valorant gonna be the main game that you stream? Are you interested in streaming anything else for next week?
Maybe later I can try to stream another game so we can have a variety of games. But I think mainly I'm gonna play Valorant.
Valorant, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
We all have our specialty games, so
Yes.
that's definitely normal. Let me see what other questions. Go ahead if you guys have any questions for Reem. If you're interested in learning more about, computer science at UoPeople, or if you're interested in learning about her gameplay, go ahead and drop any questions you might have for her in the chat.
Like until now we are winning, so that's a good thing.
Yes, we love to
Last
see it.
round before the switch.
Their cipher knows too much. Sorry.
I have my ult now, so I'm gonna use it and show you the toxic smoke I talked about when we start.
I've got your trail.
Let's see.
You want to play? Let's play.
You and your team are over here. You're doing a great job. It's 2-0 right now. Do you think that Valorant is a game that you spent the most amount of hours playing, or do you think you spend more hours playing a different game?
No, Valorant is the main game because I play it mostly with my brother, so it's really fun to play it. So I mostly play it.
Oh, that's good.
Joke's over.
Like thinking back, like how long do you think? I know you said you started playing Valorant with your brother, but how long do you think in
30
general
seconds left.
that you've been gaming? Like
Like-
when did you start gaming?
Since I was a child, like literally, I always play on PC, like on the games that we played on Flash Player that they removed recently. Everyone played these games like Street Fighters, Mortal Kombat. I used to play in Xbox 360 before getting the PS4. So yeah, and then I moved to the PC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm like, you have experience with a lot of different consoles, which is also really cool.
Yes.
Shout out to Ozzy and Miriam. Hey.
man.
They said hey to both of us. So hey Ozzy, hey Miriam.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for watching with us today. I'm just gonna ask you a whole bunch of random questions that I found online because why not? We're here.
Yes, of
Have you
course.
ever pretended to be sick to get out of something so you could play the game?
Yes, Oh my god, if my family watch this, oh my god. Yes,
I've done
yes,
the
I
same.
did.
I've done exactly the same. So I can't lie about that. What do you think, or what was the first game you ever remember playing?
The first game, I think, what was the first game? I think Street Fighters on like the old computers we had, and on the Xbox we played Street Fighters and Mortal Kombat. I think these are the first games I ever played.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm like I feel like Mortal Kombat, probably like what do you call it? I guess it's not like a shooter
Spike
game, but
planted.
I would probably say I'm forgetting the name. Not Tetris. Well, I guess Tetris technically is a game. I guess Tetris was probably like the first video game
Viper,
I
you can
played,
do
but
it,
it was
bro.
just on a phone. And then Pac-Man also. I used to play a lot of
Viper, you
Pac-Man
can do it.
growing up. So I definitely agree. A lot of the different consoles they had back then had a lot of quicker, easier games to play.
Nice try.
Ethan said he doesn't typically play these type of first shooter games like Valorant or Counter Strike, but
Let them
he can
try
say
to
that
get
this
me.
game, the colors used for the abilities are really appealing. Which is yeah, I'm liking the color scheme and all the visual effects that they add in for each of the each of the secret abilities that each of the characters have too.
Yeah, they really like encourage you to play more and more. Like sometimes it
I've
gets
got your trail.
it become addicting. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I know you've played with a whole bunch of different platforms before. Do you think that do you like PC or do you still like console games?
I really like console games. For example, I prefer to play Valorant on my PS4 rather than playing it on PC, even though they are available on both. But I think now I'm used to playing on PC more, so that's why
That makes
I
Spike
like
planted.
use it the most.
Yeah, I have a PlayStation 4 and PC, but most of my gaming happens on PC just because I like how quick and easy I can go from like gaming to editing and then back to gaming.
Yes,
So that's usually
exactly.
why I use my PC. Jay said Valorant is like a Fortnite version of Counter Strike. It's very fun to watch, which is true.
Last
Um,
Yes,
player
you can say
um,
that.
Yes, definitely. I hope I'm saying it right. If I'm not, I apologize. But Lakani said, if you want,
Match
try a
point.
great solo game. Try Yakuza Like a Dragon on PC, Xbox, and PS4.
I'm gonna
So if
save it.
anyone,
I'm gonna try it for you.
yes, Yakuza.
Thank you.
Someone said the shotgun is nasty. Yeah, you
Yes,
doing
it
it. You do.
is.
I'm loving it. What's your favorite weapon, I guess, to use in the game? Are there only certain weapons that they give you for each character, or do you get to pick whatever weapon you want to use for the game?
Well, every round, the more you kill, the more credit you get for to buy weapons the next round. So
Oh,
my favorite gun, and there's a lot of guns to choose from. My favorite one called the Vandal, and it's like a rifle,
yeah,
but it's really strong.
that
So
makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah, I'm
Go
like,
breach.
yeah, they agreed mouse is best for shooter games. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, before I get into my practice runs, shooter games, I'm gonna have to invest in a little mouse.
Yes, I'm using a mouse
Uh,
You
here,
want to
so
play? Let's play.
definitely. Have you ever tried, or have you ever had to stop playing a game because you thought it was too scary?
30
too
seconds left.
scary. I really don't like to play horror games.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
no, yeah, I like to have fun, not to be scared. Come on.
Exactly. I might play them maybe for Halloween just to see, but yeah, I don't
To
like
feel the
jump scares
vibe.
in video games. Yeah, or like yeah, I just want something bright and colorful and happy
Spike planted.
Yes,
for my
like
video
this
game.
game, for example.
Exactly, exactly. Uh, let me see. What's your
Uh,
favorite game
chamber.
genre? Like, is
Right
shooter
boost.
games your favorite, or do you
On your
have
right, on
another
your
one
right,
that
on
you
your right.
support?
Yes, shooter games is my
One
favorite,
enemy
to be
remaining.
honest.
Sudden
Yeah.
death.
Like this is the
I
weapon I
prefer.
talked
Really,
about,
bro.
the Vandal, that I'm
Oh,
carrying it now.
you guys won!
Yes, we're winning. I
Yay!
hope so.
Uh, I prefer to invest in a hamster. Thank you. Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil, that's the only scary game that I've actually tried. I've tried it multiple times, but it really is scary to me. I know you guys are probably like, why is she a punk? But it's scary. I don't want to be seeing all the jump scares, and it's a little stressful for me. And that's why I say, like, usually my gaming style is a little bit more laid back and chill. So that's why I haven't gotten to shooter games. But maybe if I get good at it, maybe it'll be a stress reliever instead of a stress creator. Uh,
Yes.
do you prefer multiplayer games or do you just like going solo? I know you said you play with your brother, but like outside of playing with him, do you usually hop into like games with a party of your friends or do you usually just hop in solo and then let the game generate a team for you?
Last player
If
standing.
I play alone or only with like two
30
people,
seconds left.
we will need two people more. So we will play with random people to like have a full five people team.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes,
Attackers
we lost
win.
unfortunately, but it was very close. So
Oh,
yes, it's
it
okay.
was. It was close. All these games are close in general. What do you
Yes.
think, or like, who do you think, what or who, I guess, do you think got you into video games in the first place?
I can say my brothers, they
Uh,
got all the credit for that because since I was born, I opened my eye and looked at them playing. So yeah, that's why
that's awesome.
they
What do
didn't
you
make
think
me
is,
feel that games are only for boys. So only when I
yeah,
grew up
yeah,
and start using social media, and I knew that people think that games are only for boys.
yeah. And it's definitely not only a boy thing. A lot of girls play games. We do have other women on our team who will be
Yes.
streaming next week. So make sure to tune in to watch all of them stream. We do have awesome guys on our team as well. So this is a co-ed gaming team. It's not just women, not just men. We want to show a wide
Yes.
range of people because we're a university of the people. So there's a lot of different gamers with a lot of different gaming styles who are going to be streaming. So you guys are going to get to see a lot of different games in the future and all of that. Um, what is the longest amount of time you have sat playing games nonstop? Like just straight. I mean, of course,
Non-stop.
let's not count the bathroom breaks because you're gonna have to go eventually. But outside of that, what do you think is like the how many hours do you think you spent the longest amount of hours straight playing a game?
Like, I want to tell you that Friday here in UAE is weekend. So most of the
Mm-hmm.
time, like I have no study. Like when I back in school, my brother don't go to work. So most Fridays we like take the whole day for playing only. So yeah,
Wow,
so you can say
that's
a
awesome.
whole day.
That's awesome. Yeah, I personally I really enjoy gaming as well. And I usually do my gaming on the weekends because, Monday through Friday can be really
Yes,
stressful work days, but the weekend is when I have time and I'll probably sit down for an hour or so and literally just, play a
just
game
an
all day.
hour. That's
No,
good.
for hours, not
Oh,
an hour, for
hours.
hours.
Oh,
For hours,
hours.
yeah, not
My
an hour.
bad.
I'll probably like spend an hour or two downloading custom content or something, and then actually get into gaming for the rest of the day and night.
Yes, exactly. I believe that the viewers will have a lot of fun while watching our Apex team, the team members that will play Apex.
Yeah,
Maybe better than Valorant. I don't know. You can judge.
yeah. I'm like, let me also put that. Join us at 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you are interested, to watch our students play Apex. So three of our students
Yes, of course.
play Apex Legends. So we will be having that happening as well. So if you're interested again in Apex or just watching some more gameplay by our students, make sure that you hop on so you can see that. And let me also see. Is there anyone else? If you guys have any questions for Reem, go ahead and ask them. Someone asked, "Does UoPeople have an esports squad?" I usually never play player versus player, but I totally join. We don't have a squad just yet. Right now, it's just students who are live streaming to the YouTube channel. But in the future, we are going to be opening up a Discord so that everyone who is interested in gaming can kind of discuss that. We'll share that on Monday next week when we start doing the other live streams with everyone else. But you can keep up with the students who are live streaming onto the YouTube channel in our Discord, and we'll share that next week. So great question. And hopefully in the future, we can open this up to even more students who are interested in gaming so that you guys can all, connect and play together whenever you want.
Thank you all for joining and for all your question and support. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Yes. I know we've been here for a few minutes. I don't know if Reem wants to hop on another one, but there's only about 3 minutes left in her slide. Do you think it'll
No,
be?
I'm fine. I can take more questions if anyone wants.
Okay, perfect. If anyone has any questions, we'll just spend these last few minutes with those questions. Once again, we'll stay on till about noon Eastern time. I don't know what time everyone has, but that's just 3 minutes until
Yes,
noon.
3 minutes.
So we'll just stay on and answer any questions you may have. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you guys can, see even more gaming content. And if you're interested, if you're interested in being a student at UoPeople, click that link. It is a pinned message in the chat, and you can figure out how you can join UoPeople and potentially get into some of our esports gaming as well. Yes, Jacob said thank you for the stream, Reem. Please stream again soon.
Thank you,
She will
Jacob.
be streaming. She will be streaming next week again, so make sure to join her. Ozzy and Miriam said thank you for the stream. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you both. Thank you all. You were all really supportive, and I hope I can stream soon again. It was really fun to meet you all, guys.
Yes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream off
Thank
here.
you all.
Thank you again, everyone. Have a great day.